relationships, both among our students and among the staff and among parents, that we find more and more high achievers. Isn't that exciting? And so it gives me great pleasure to tell you about these following students. In Mrs. Anderson's first grade class, we have a student who does absolute excellent work in school. She always assumes responsibilities and takes pride in doing her work correctly and neatly. Will you give a hand for Sheila Davis? Also, we have a young man who has a great disposition. He is happy and at ease with everyone at school. He works hard and is making great progress. Jared Medeiros. In Mrs. Everett's first grade classroom, we have a student who does a great job on his assignments. He is eager to learn new things, always. Joey Bauman. Also,
good smile.
We have a student who is a special friend to all of his classmates. Well, in fact, he was a special friend to a classmate who broke their leg earlier this year. I don't know if you all heard about that, but we did have an accident on the playground. By the way, just a little sideline. We broke a leg and we called for an ambulance. Now, I did not realize that we had 5 trained firemen who are trained in treating broken legs and all that sort of thing. Guess what? All 5 of those persons were here before the ambulance. And they were all worried that it might be their child, of course. But they were also worried, they were also concerned about anyone at Brown School being hurt. So you never have to worry about your child on these playgrounds. Believe me, it's covered. Anyway, the young man who broke his leg, his name is Chad. And Adrian Addington just saw to it that Chad was made comfortable in his class. So Chad Adrian gets the Citizenship Award for his special attention to Chad this time. Adrian Addington. Our next class is a second grade classroom. This young lady is just a real pleasure. I love this line. A pleasure and a treasure. Isn't that nice? She just does fine academic work and is a gem to work with. Heather Nazawaitia. And that's Mrs. Carter. Make sure you get that smile.
Yeah.
Also in Mrs. Carter's room, there's just a Mr. Smiley Face. He enjoys getting things done. He has an excellent attitude, and he just reflects the attitude of the school. His name, Tyrell Sears.
That's funny.
Now for Mrs. Lighthouse's classroom. We have a student who is a hard-working student. She is reliable. She completes her work with concern and with accuracy, always. Her name, Heather Hall. Here we go.
Nice.
Also, we have a young lady who is cooperative and very, very thoughtful. She makes a special effort to help all of her classmates and help out in the classroom in general. Her name, Naomi Milberg. Moving on to the third grade, in Mrs. Jane's class, we have a student who is extremely enthusiastic and has great determination. Her work is correctly and neatly done. She is a very responsible student. Nikki Hall. Also in Mrs. Jane's room, we have a young man who is kind and considerate. He has a pleasant word for everyone. He made a special effort to help Billy while he was on crutches. We had another student on crutches. Not because of the playground, however. And he goes out of his way to make others feel very, very special. His name, Nathan Miller. In Miss Permenter's classroom, just checking to make sure he's here. He is. We have a student who is a very conscientious worker. He has done especially well in math this year and has a great attitude towards his schoolwork and homework. His name, David Quintero.
He was leaving.
Also in Miss Permenter's classroom, we have a young lady who is just a pleasure to work with. She's polite, she's caring towards others. She has a great, friendly smile that she uses with everyone. And she just makes us all feel good. Her name, Misty Mundale.
Yeah. Look up here. Good job.
In the fourth grade, we have a student who always puts forth her best effort. She does excellent work in all subject areas, and she's a pleasure for Mr. Lay to work with, Amy Steele. By the way, if you're wondering why we're taking so much time on these pictures, last year, one of the comments that parents made to us was that, gee, it would be nice if we could have something more than this little certificate to remember the day. And we thought, gee, how could we do that? And we thought the best way was with a picture. So we have made an agreement with some folks out here at Wagner's to develop our film for us quickly. So we're going to take that film. As soon as we're finished today, that film will go down to Wagner's to the Photoshop. That will be developed, and the pictures will be brought home with the kids tonight.
Oh, fast.
Also in Mr. Lay's classroom, we have a young lady who is always friendly toward her classmates. She can be counted on to help out wherever it is needed. Her name, Tammy Anderson.
A nice smile.
In Mrs. Peck's class, we have a young lady who continues to strive to master new materials. She's an eager learner who works at it continually. Her name, Anna Billings. Also, we have what we call a positive role model in Mrs. Peck's room. This guy is just a jewel. He's cheerful, he's helpful, he's eager to participate and to share in our class. His name, Benji Wallace.
Yay, Benji. about Jason's best friends.
There are two other areas that we would like to award students for today. Of course, you've already seen the special awards that we've given out for our PE students. And we'd like to honor a few more PE students along with some music. We'd like to start with the PE. Remember now that we really feel that good body, that good active body will give us a good active mind. So, we'd like to start with Tanya Waltz. Kevin Stutheit. William Anderson. Joey Block. Willie Clark. Joshua Pickles. Holly Nelson.